Hey guys, it's your girl Shania, and I am back to show you how I made this super cheesy seafood loaded potato, okay? I'm super excited to share this recipe because it was super bussin'. So go ahead and stay tuned. First thing we want to do is chop up our vegetables. For this meal, we'll be using quite a few, but that's a good thing because it'll just add more flavor. So start by chopping up a fourth of red onion, then set it aside for later use. Next, we'll be chopping up a fourth of green bell pepper, and make sure you dice it along with the red bell pepper. And the cutting and dicing does not have to be perfect because it's going to go in the sauce. I didn't want to bore you guys, so I chopped everything off camera, and in the bowl we have 2 stalks of celery and 2 stalks of green onion added to what we just chopped. Please make sure you clean your potatoes thoroughly because they be so dirty, and if not, you might as well get a bowl of dirt and eat that, okay? Because they be nasty. And for this meal, I'll be using 4 large russet potatoes. I think I'm saying that right. Once they're nice and clean, you want to poke holes all over, and I poked about a total of 20 holes around because while they're in the oven, we need somewhere for that heat to be able to escape from. Then get you some aluminum foil, sprinkle a little salt, then wrap them up and place them in the oven for at least an hour. So since mine were so big, I needed to leave them in an extra 30 minutes, but once they're nice and soft and tender, you know they're good to go. Now y'all be careful because these things are hot. Go ahead and slice the top off the potato, and you want it to look like a boat. Then begin digging the potatoes inside out and place them in a bowl. Use a half cup of buttermilk to help keep the potatoes nice and moist. Then of course we're going to season them potatoes up because we don't do no bland food around here. Use a half tablespoon of onion powder, dried parsley, garlic and herbs. That is good. That's some good seasoning. And a teaspoon of salt. Then go ahead and get that mixed in really well. Now we want this to be super cheesy, so to get it really cheesy and have a nice cheese pool, you have to shred your cheese yourself. I'll be using a cup of sharp cheddar and mozzarella cheese. Then go ahead and get that mixed in. Stuff the bottom of your potato with the provolone cheese or whatever cheese you prefer. Then stuff your potato like I do, and I'm trying to get in my jeans, okay? You want to fill it up. And then we're going to go ahead and top it with some more cheese and place it in the oven until the cheese is melted. I have some big old shrimp, okay? And I'm just going to butterfly it. All you have to do is slice it down the middle, but don't cut through it. And now we're going to go ahead and season it with that Sazon packet. Y'all know the deal. And add parsley to make it fancy with a tablespoon of Old Bay. Melt a tablespoon of unsalted butter, then cook your shrimp completely. Y'all see, I done broke out that cast iron. Melt more butter down, then go ahead and saute your veggies and make sure you get them nice and soft. I'm adding in garlic paste in substitution for garlic cloves or minced garlic. And go ahead and get that mixed in and let your vegetables cook for at least 2 more minutes on low heat. So once our vegetables are nice and soft, after about 2 minutes, we're going to go ahead and add in a 1/4 cup of vegetable broth. And if you don't have vegetable broth, you can substitute it with chicken broth. That is optional. And then we're going to go in with a 1/2 cup of heavy cream, and if you don't have heavy cream, you can also substitute that with 1/2 and 1/2. So I'll just be seasoning mine with a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning, garlics and herbs, dried parsley, Old Bay seasoning, and onion powder. You want to let this thicken up, so go ahead and let it simmer. Mix it together and let it simmer until it's nice and thick. Reduce your heat to low and go ahead and add in your cheese. And you want to do that because if not, sometimes the cheese will separate and it'll become really oily. So go ahead and reduce your heat, add your cheese in, and mix it up well. My seafood of choice to add inside the sauce was lobster bites. You can use whatever seafood you prefer. So go ahead and let that cook on low heat. It does not take long, so maybe about 2 minutes. When the potato comes out, it's going to be super hot, okay? So just be careful. Add your cheesy sauce on top. And if y'all like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe and smash that bell so you never miss another video. All right, enjoy.